Approximately 20 centimeters. So remove this brick here, loosen the beam and move it here, and attach it with that.
By a twist of fate, it ended up like this. This isn't a house, it's what's left of a project that someone abandoned. Half demolished, half built, half everything. A project that was never finished, and where others might see a ruin. We see the opportunity to build something incredible. A diamond in the rough, a house waiting to be born. We've already drawn it, now we just have to build it. With little experience but a lot of enthusiasm, can we build a dream house without having a clue? What could go wrong? Let's give it a try and see what happens. We keep building in paradise. Oh, and if you don't want to miss a single day of this 100 Days House project, follow us on our Instagram account. Building from scratch. Every day, explained in detail and in short content. Remember, building from scratch. We want to install a kitchen of this style, that's the idea. And the last module that goes there won't let the window open. And obviously that can't happen. Since we don't want to change the kitchen idea, it could be like this or like that, or in this way. And they've given us the idea to move the window. How could we not accept such a challenge? We're not crazy, right? We've discussed it with the architect and got approval. We have no choice but to move the window. We're planning where to start breaking to expose and move the beams. Of course, we had to get a support beam. It was necessary to place it under the wooden beam. We don't want the structure to collapse, just in case. Let's say that the first day of this wonderful process is simply to move these beams that are above the windows, both inside and outside. We marked it with the grinder for simplicity, then used the small sledgehammer. After a lot of chiseling, unsurprisingly, we got it. With a bit of damage, huh? The one outside seemed easier, with ladders front and back. Just put your heart into chiseling, use the mini grinder a bit, and there was a small hole over there. We repeated the process on the other side of the window, and when we finally managed to loosen it, which wasn't easy, we moved it. As you can see, everything was super easy. We set it in place with a bit of putty to wait for it to dry so we could continue. We needed bricks to move the window. 35 of those, 60 of these, and also an insulating panel. We cut up a box to avoid making the van look like we raised chickens, then loaded everything. Hauling 100 bricks makes you wonder if there was an easier way. Done! With the bricks in front of the house, we looked at the window and there was no other way. We had to go for it. Out with the panes, out with the frame, and there was a hole that didn't exist until yesterday. It was impossible to hide what was happening now. We marked it with the grinder and gave it the first blow with the sledgehammer. When the first brick fell, there were no more excuses. Second, third, and it started to look like an archaeological dig. In the end, the sledgehammer went everywhere. We tore down from inside and outside, removed old insulation, and waited for it to dry before reinstalling the insulation board and moving the drip edge. And now finally, laser level, line marked, and the first new brick. That's when everything changes. It was time to build, cut bricks, mix material, and brick by brick, go up. Honestly, would you have gotten yourself into this mess? Watch how the bricks go up. We finished the outside part, put up the interior lintel, set it in place, and hey, it turned out better than it looked when we first started messing with it. But evening came and we still had a giant hole in the wall. We left it open. Nah, we can't leave it like that. After shifting a window a few centimeters, we sealed it with spare drywall pieces. Improvised, temporary, almost ridiculous, but honestly good enough. Serious question. Would you have left it unfinished, or would you get yourself into this mess too? There's something we don't always talk about when we show this project. Restoring a house like this from scratch isn't always about putting up walls. It also means making tough decisions, taking risks, dealing with unexpected problems, managing financial pressure, and above all, handling uncertainty. When you don't know if everything is going to turn out well, you feel all of that inside. Let's say it's not just a physical process, it's an emotional one too. There are days when you wake up feeling absolutely hopeful, and there are other days when the fatigue and that mental pressure weigh much more than you can imagine. We had to find out if we were geniuses or if we had gotten ourselves into a necessary mess. First of all, remove the premium finish from the day before. Out with the pieces of drywall. We no longer had the window boarded up and we cleaned up all the debris, as if there hadn't been an archaeological excavation 24 hours earlier. A little water. And now, yes, an important moment. We placed the frame in its new position. We made our own wooden wedges, turned on the laser. And this is when you realize that even if you've only moved it a few centimeters, every millimeter counts. You raise it a little, lower it a little, tighten, check again. We cut the insulation to size so there isn't a single gap where cold, air, or anything uninvited can get in. And then comes the expanding foam. You apply it as calmly as possible. And then it decides to grow on its own, as if it had a life of its own. Sealed on the inside, sealed on the outside, we clean the drip cap, and now this is one of those moments you don't want to repeat twice. We remove the support that was holding the structure. A second of silence, glances, nothing moves. Here we start to breathe a little easier. We put in the sashes. First window perfect. Second one in line, we open, close, test it, and it was completely level. Considering we made it ourselves. Very neat, as if it had always been there. And since the day hadn't been enough, we decided we still had energy for something else. Later, obviously, we would regret it. We carried all the drywall sheets upstairs, studs, leftover bags, one after another, making a chain between the three of us. Sheet, 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 bag, bag, bag. Because of course, moving a window wasn't enough of a workout for today. We ended up completely exhausted, but seeing the window open and close perfectly, now it's a pleasure to continue with what's next. We've lost 3 days, but well, we feel better about it. Serious question, would you have moved the window or changed the kitchen design? The thing is, we're going to build a kitchen here, and the cabinet we have in mind, the module that's here, doesn't let the window open. So the kitchen design we want to do is this one, this type. It's a new kitchen like this. We're going to move this window a little bit over here, and that way the module in the corner will let the window open. We've consulted with the architect. He's given us the green light, and since we like crazy ideas, we're going to move the window. The
window to the minimum, which is at least 40.
Sure, well, let's see.
Let me tell you something now, look. Okay, and then chop, here we have the first gap. It's still the smallest, but this one is lower. Remove this, remove all of this. Release the beam. Well, we also have a problem. Well, nothing, yes. At most, let's move it, let's move this. Let's support it there, let's move it about 20 centimeters. Okay. So let go, remove this brick here, release the beam and move it over here and attach it to that one. So.
Okay.
And from there, break that.
And the same process on the inside, right?
Yes.
Come on, is it heavy?
Maybe not, but if you drop it, maybe.
Use all your strength for the next one.
What do you want me to do?
No, I meant for you to do the same. Even, moving a little more. There.
You got it. Put on the beam, put on the beam, put on the beam. Move it back. You have to do that on each side. Remove the window. I'll point it out to you with the laser. We put it in here. Then we have to go and estimate the bricks we're going to need. I think that's the best way. Basically, whatever we take out here, we have to put over there. That's it.
Which are like three.
1, 2, more or less.
Like 2.
I mean, like 1.
Like 2.5.
1, 2, and let's say 2.5 per row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 times 2, 14 times 3.
15 times 3, 15 times 3 of these, 15 times 3 is 45, 45 bricks like these.
And then back. Okay, so when we do this, you put the line here, 5 centimeters and a little more, so the cut is just right. Well, this is easy. Simply when we lift it up a little, we put it in place.
And yeah, as soon as you let it go a little here, it goes, let's go.
All right, let's put something here. Nothing, now we have to go over there. Oops. From the rock. It's turning, it's turning.
But this is where it's stuck. Careful. Okay, now move it a bit more if you want. A little more. Ah. A little more. Okay.
Let's see if I can remove those screws up there.
Let's see. Can you reach it?
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
From where? There?
There, yes. Okay, okay. You grab here. That's it. Do you have it? Help him. Come on. A little. There. Okay, come on. And this one, I think I need to do a bit of... Lift it up there. It's heavier than the other one.
This one is pretty heavy.
We need to remove it from here.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Come on. That's it. Now we have to cut them.
That's when you should put your glasses on because there, let's see.
Give me the mallet. Give me the mallet. We did it. Come on.
Okay. Wait, I'll hold it from here. Now. Here. Oh no, I know.
Why don't you lift it up a little? Well, okay, I poured a little, of the... Please bring it as close here as possible. There. Let it drop. That needs to go in a little more. There, that's good. And now backwards. Let's see, if we had done it here, and then...
Let's see. Yes, if you put it up.
No.
If you put it up there with that, doesn't it fit?
This goes here. And now we have to cut over there. This goes here like this, attached with a puff.
Okay.
Here, okay.
Should I put it here? There's a little left in this one.
It doesn't cover as much as before. Come on. Whenever you say...
And now?
Push a little from over there.
I'm pushing now. Let's go.
Let's go there. There it goes.
Okay, we're set, right? It's nothing. It's not that much, let's say. Here you go.
Let's put some bricks underneath so that it's not touching the bottom.
It's just a tiny bit.
Put one there and here. Okay.
There's a cut there, it can get stuck.
Where? Okay, one more was missing. Pretty cool. Come on, when it's dry, I just want to cut a little bit.
Watch out, he's coming from behind.
Careful.
Ole.
That's it.
Collocation. Very happy with our new game, huh?
No, it's fine.
No, it's perfect, you.
Where's the subway?
It's perfect.